Hi kindergartners, it's Annie. I was thinking today about how in room 4 when we start a lesson, we usually start with a song. And so one song that we sometimes sing is, sing along if you know it. Every single kindergartner, if you're a kindergartner, sit like a kindergartner on the floor. Not on the ceiling, not on the door. Sit like a kindergartner on the floor. But then I was thinking, you might not be sitting on the floor because we're not at school and you're not on the rug. Maybe you're sitting on a chair. So I thought we could sing it this way. Every single kindergartner, if you're a kindergartner, sit like a kindergartner in a chair. Not on the ceiling, not in the air. Sit like a kindergartner on a chair. What do you think? I hope that you got a chance to watch the video with my friend Cece Bowman all about how to make paper dolls. Cece is an artist who has a studio in Berkeley, and I think you're really gonna like the video. She made it just for our stay-at-home kindergarten. I got inspired by Cece and I made some paper dolls too. I've been missing all of my kindergarten friends, but I've also been missing my own family and the kids in my family. So I made paper dolls of my nephews and my niece. Take a look. This is Nico. He's a kindergartner just like you. This is his cousin, Diego, and Diego is a 4-year-old. And this is my niece, Victoria, and Victoria is 2. Maybe you have some younger brothers or sisters who are 2. So what I wanted to do today was put together 2 ideas. My paper dolls of my nieces and nephews who have been missing, but also thinking about how we might use what we made in Writer's Workshop. Before we left school, the kids in room 4 were writing pattern books in Writer's Workshop. That was in room 4. Maybe you were doing that in room 3 and room 2, but even if you weren't, you can do it now because all you need is paper, pencil, and some snap words. So if you're writing a pattern book, it could go a lot of ways. Maybe you want to write a recess book and you want to think about what are all the things that we do at recess. Your book could go like this. I can jump, I can chase, I can play with my friends. I love recess. That could be a 4-page book called The Recess Book. Or maybe you want to write a book about, I know, I could write one about the room I'm in right now. So I could use some more snap words. I can say, I can see my rainbow. I can see my chair. I can see my books. I want to see you. So that could be a book about my room. I'm going to put together my 2 ideas of the paper dolls of my nephews and my niece and a pattern book, and we're going to write a book together. You can write a book just like this at home. All you need is paper and a pencil, like I said, and maybe some snap words and an idea. So let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my friend Nico, and I'm going to put a little glue right on the back of him. You don't have to do this, but you certainly can. I just thought it was fun to use my paper dolls. You could draw it like we often do. And here's what I wrote. Read it with me. This is Nico. Are you using your pointer power? He likes, and the thing that Nico likes, he likes a lot of things, but one of the things he really likes is animals. You can see I put a little penguin on his shirt because he really likes animals. In school, kindergartners, when we come to a word that's not a snap word, we use our sound power to figure out how to spell it. So grown-ups who are listening, this is a good time to notice that kids can use their own sound power to write their words. So for instance, here's how a kindergartner might write this word. We're we're not going to worry if it doesn't look exactly like an adult word, and like an adult might spell it. But kindergartners are very good at spelling. So if we're going to write, he likes animals, I'm going to start with that what would come next, kindergartners? What else do you hear? Stretch that word out like bubble gum. Animals. Maybe you hear an and maybe you hear an o, and maybe you hear an s. Now, your word might not look exactly like mine, but that's okay. And grown-ups might notice that they might spell this word differently, and that's not a problem if you spell it your way and a grown-up spells it their way. The important thing is that you are stretching it out, using your sound power to hear all the sounds in that word, animals. Let's reread it. This is Nico. He likes animals. I'm going to turn the page. I want to do another page. My next page is about Diego. I'm doing them in order of their age. So I'm going to put Diego, a little glue on Diego. Come on, glue. Notice how I'm doing just a dot, not a lot. All right, now I'm going to use some more words that I used before, and you can do this too. This is Diego. I'm going to use that same pattern. He likes, oh my gosh, kindergartners, I'm going to need your help because the thing that Diego really likes is gymnastics. Don't be afraid. I know my kindergartners can use their sound power and figure out that word. Let's do it. I'm going to do it with a J sound because that's what a lot of kindergartners do. Gymnastics. He likes gymnastics. And again, that's not exactly how a grown-up might spell it, but boy, can I tell that's gymnastics. All right. Then I'm going to go to Victoria, and the pattern's going to be the same. Can you guess what I'm going to write first? Let's find out. This, I didn't bump the line. I'm going to go back and fix that. This is Victoria. I'm going to glue her right in there. She's going to want to be in this book too. She doesn't like to miss anything. I bet you have someone younger in your life that you know who does not like to miss out on things. This is Victoria. Do you remember my pattern? With Nico, I said he likes animals. And with Diego, I said he likes gymnastics. Now I'm going to say she likes dress up. Ooh, that drr is such a hard partner sound, but let's try it. Dress up. Dress up. She likes dress up. And now for my very last page, I want to change the pattern a little bit. And here's what I was thinking. I said what each one of them likes, but now I want to think of something they all like together. So here we go. Here's a new word. Some kids might have this as a snap word, some kids might not, but I'll tell you what it is. They like ice cream. And I think I might add something to make it a little more clear. I think I'm going to add a little caret right there to say I'm going to put a word in there. Let's reread this together. They all like ice cream. I can't wait till we get to have ice cream together again as a family because they like it and I like it too. All right, they all like ice cream. And I took that paper doll idea and I made my ice cream out of paper. Of course you can draw it. You don't have to do what I did, but that's fine. All right, so let's reread it and then we're gonna just finish by putting on a title page. Here we go. Here's my pointer power. This is Nico. He likes animals. Really important to reread your work. This is Diego. I'm gonna make that period a little bigger so you know that's the end of my sentence. This is Diego. He likes gymnastics. This is Victoria. She likes dress up. They all like ice cream. And that's my ending. Last thing I'm gonna do is think about a cover. So, I think I'm gonna call it The Things. Uh-oh, it's bumpy because I have my paper dolls underneath. I'm gonna move that a little bit. The Things Kids Like by Annie. And I'm not gonna worry if it's a little crooked. I'm not gonna worry if somebody else had a different idea. That's the idea I chose for my title. Now, I'm gonna put them together and staple them. I can put all the pages, give it a little tap tap. If you don't have staples, that's a stapler, that's okay. You can use a paper clip, you can use tape, you can use whatever works. And remember, you don't have to have the lined paper, though it is in the website. You can just use any kind of paper. And that's my book. I hope you're gonna write a pattern book and send it to me or send it to your teacher so we can see. All right, kindergartner. I'll see you next time. I sure do miss you. Bye-bye.